In this video, we want to talk about everything you need to know to roast your turkey for Thanksgiving and get it just right. From thawing to probe placement to the temps you need to know, we're going to cover it all. Stick with us, and I hope you learned something today. The best way to thaw a turkey is to put it on a pan and put it in the fridge. It takes 1 day for every 4 to 5 pounds of turkey. So a 15-pound turkey can take 3 or 4 days to thaw. Really what you want to do is put your turkey in the fridge the Saturday before Thanksgiving. We call that turkey thaw day. That will give you enough time to thaw any size turkey, and it will be okay thawed in the fridge until you're ready to cook. If you don't start thawing your turkey soon enough for the refrigerator method, hope is not lost. You can use the water bath method. Drop a waterproof probe into the water with your turkey and set the high temp alarm on a leave-in probe thermometer for 40 degrees. If it goes above that, you need to add more ice to the water. It will take a half an hour per pound of turkey. So you're not going to have it ready really soon, but you're going to be okay if you start, say, the day before. One optional step before you cook your turkey is to dry brine it. Just season it well with some salt and pepper and stick it in the fridge uncovered overnight before you cook it. Dry brining will give you crispier skin because it draws out excess moisture from the turkey skin and will also season your turkey more deeply and make it juicier. You may be asking yourself, what about stuffing my turkey? And the answer really is, don't do it. It's kind of a thermal nightmare. If you stuff a turkey filled with breadcrumbs, in essence, those breadcrumbs are going to soak up raw turkey juices. You're going to have to cook those breadcrumbs all the way through. They're very insulative. By the time the center of the stuffing is at a food-safe temperature, your breast meat is going to be well dried out. The best thing to do is to cook the stuffing as a dressing on the side. If you want to put it in for presentation after cooking, that's fine, but it's really best in a bowl on the table. To season your turkey, if you didn't dry brine it, anything works, but I really like just plain salt and pepper. Put some aromatics in the cavity of the turkey, but don't stuff it. The best way to cook a turkey and to make sure that it's properly done is to use a leave-in probe thermometer. You want to probe the breast of the turkey in the deepest part of the breast, the part furthest from any surfaces. Breast meat is tender and juicy and actually safely cooked when cooked to 157 degrees. So we'll be pulling that then. Thigh meat is better cooked to 175 or even higher. Using a 2-channel thermometer like a Smoke or a Smoke X2 can really help with that. The best pan to roast your turkey on is not actually a roasting pan, but is just a plain sheet tray with a rack set in it. By cooking it in a pan like this, you allow the hot air to circulate underneath the bird more easily, cooking the dark meat on the bottom of the bird more quickly than it would otherwise. For a simple roast turkey like this, we're going to be cooking it at 2 temperatures. We'll start at 425 degrees and we're going to cook that for 1 hour. Then we'll turn it down to 325 degrees and cook it until it's done. When the high temp alarm sounds on your thermometer, it's time to check and verify the temperature of your turkey. There's a good chance you didn't actually get that probe center right in the coolest part of the turkey. Check it with an instant read thermometer like the ThermoPen 1. You can see our probe was not actually in the lowest temperature part of the turkey. We moved the probe to a lower temperature part and we continued to cook. That's why it's important to use 2 thermometers, an instant read and a leave-in probe thermometer. Our alarm shows we've hit 157 in the light meat and about 175 in the dark meat. So we're going to verify that once again with our ThermoPen. That looks just right. Let's take this out of the oven. Your dark meat might not make it up to 175. That's okay. It's still safe to eat. It's just extra delicious if it does get up to 175. When you take your turkey out of the oven, it's not time to dive right into it. It needs to rest for 10 to 20 minutes on the counter before you can carve into it. That will allow the juices to kind of readjust and for the temperatures to equalize within the breast meat and within the dark meat. Ultimately, if you want the very best Thanksgiving turkey, it's all about temperature. Make sure your turkey is properly thawed. Make sure that you cook it to the right temperature, 157 degrees in the breast, 175 in the dark meat, and verify the temperature before you take it out of the oven. There's a good chance you missed the thermal center the first time you probed it. If you do all of that, your turkey's going to come out looking beautiful and just going to be lovely. If you want to learn more about how to cook a turkey beyond this simple basic method, check out our blog, blog.thermoworks.com, for more information. We have lots of turkey recipes, lots of turkey tips, and lots of interesting facts about how to cook a turkey and fun ways to do it. Until next time, thank you for watching. From me and everyone at ThermoWorks, happy Thanksgiving and happy cooking.